Hey YouTube, about to head to another call I went to the other day. Got there, a couple selling a house, and when I turned the unit on at the thermostat, well, what originally happened, the inspector come out there and said it wasn't working, and so I didn't know what was working. So I go inside to the air handler, and the heat strips are working. I can tell they're working, and I tell her I'm gonna go outside just to double check the heat pump. I get out there, the unit's not running. And I said, well, I know I heard this thing kick on. So what happened, it kicked back on, it ran for like maybe a minute and then kicked back off, and I looked inside the heat pump and the TXV's all frosted up. And I got to looking, and the little capillary tube off the sensing bowl was broke off. It was I think about a 9-year-old Ream unit out of warranty. And so I saw that, and I showed that to her. And they're like, oh great, we're trying to sell the house. And so anyway, I got the part and I'm headed over there now to replace it. But I also noticed that the evaporator coil, or not the evaporator, the condensing coil outside is completely plugged. So I told her that might have had something to do with that capillary tube breaking off, maybe causing a little excessive vibration. I don't know. And but I told her I'd take care of all that today when I replace the TXV. So we'll see what we get into. Stay tuned. All right, here's the unit. We're getting ready to pull the refrigerant out of it right now and get ready to change the TXV. You can see right there, that's where the bulb goes. And right over there, you can see where it's close to the coil. It broke loose and it's over there. So we're gonna change that TXV. Unit apart. As you can tell, it's gonna need a good cleaning. About to unsweat this TXV up here and down at the bottom, and we should be good. All right. Got the new TXV on, got it brazed in. Everything plugged back up. Got the temp sensor back on. Got as much stuff out of the bottom here with my hands that I could get. So with my brush, it knocked off the worst of the stuff on the coil. I'm gonna hose it out before I'm done. Didn't want to make a mess while I'm still working. Got the system on a vacuum. Getting ready to put everything back together while it's on the vacuum, and then charge it up. Hey, I couldn't finish videoing a whole lot more of the TXV replacement. That homeowner kept hovering around me, so I got that TXV on. The system calls for 6.5 pounds of 410A. I've added that. Checked my pressures. Head pressure I think was a little bit high, but I think that was due to the fact that in 9 years it's never had a filter on the upstairs part of the returns. So they're selling a house. I think it was about 35 degrees outside. I believe my suction was right at, it was cold inside. It was about 55 degrees inside. I believe my suction was like 90 PSI. My head pressure was running right at 400. Like I said, I'm certain that they had a lot of pets. I'm certain the indoor coil is probably stopped up pretty bad. But I added the 6.5 pounds. Told them to tell the new homeowner that I'd come back out in the spring to check the charge and look at everything then. But that was about all I could do. But I left there just a little bit ago. Got it heating. It jumped about 4 degrees in about 20 minutes. So I think they're going to be fine now. So Sorry it wasn't the best video, but guess I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.